Hey yo, we're back for part 2. It's been like 5 seconds. Fuck this motherfucker.
I'm sorry, I really had to go.
What, shit yourself or something?
I almost was. It felt like fucking Mori was in here casting fucking suggestion defecate on me.
This is
Is
gonna
this
be
land
the meme.
defecated? No. Sorry, is this land desecrated? No. Worse. Defecated.
Oh god.
Paladin sense picks it up. It's evil. Anyway, so as Sir Poppy dons his broken gear and brings you out to the field, he puts his axe down as he has a small training grounds of trees that are moved and felled, with a little bit of dirt to surround the forest. You can see a few of the kids and other orcs are here to watch as he grabs a large tree branch and uses it as a club. It's probably like 10 feet long, and he just stares at the two of you. Alright, well, both of you come at me and show me what you got. I want both of you to roll the initiative.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta fight Poppy now.
So, he has advantage on this. He rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20.
What? Maybe he should just reroll just a completely normal number.
No.
He is so far first.
Let's see,
And
that would
that
be
one and then that one.
28. And if you get higher than 28 or no?
No, I got an 18.
I got a 6.
So,
With a nat 20, I'd get a 21.
So, Eotis, he looks at the both of you and goes, well, if you're not coming. And he moves much faster than you'd think he would. This large, pot-bellied, like, Highland orc that's about 10 feet tall, that seems like he's almost about to fall on his peg leg. You guys are about 80 feet away from him. And he gets in between, like, behind the both of you immediately as he swings his club at you, Eotis, first.
Damn, fuck you too.
What's your AC? Without armor?
It is...
Well, actually, I'd say you downed your armor if you had any.
15.
15. He knocks your legs out from under you, grabs you, and slams you into the ground as he does critically hit you.
Cool.
So that would be with his great club. He's going to use... He's going to use Highland Orc Rage, so that's an extra weapon dice. And he has great weapon master, so he's going to reroll that one.
He's probably just gonna one-shot me.
33 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay.
Doubles,
or is that already?
That's... Oh yeah, that's a critical hit, that's right. So that's 66 points of bludgeoning damage to you as he slams you into the ground, takes his club, and then he goes to slam it into you, Gesh. What's your AC, Gesh? Gesh.
Yes? Geshilia? Geshia? He died.
He's pulling his cock out!
No.
Huh?
Hello, can you hear me now?
What's your AC, Gesh? Yeah.
22.
He slams the club into your side as you go to block it with your bracers, and you just take the hit.
I should have casted Hellish Rebuke.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah. I forgot I
Hey,
was
you
going to do that.
He's using Highland Orc shit again, so that's 30 points of damage to you, Gesh. And he slams you in the side. What?
Is it bludgeoning, piercing,
It is bludgeoning.
or non-magical?
Non-magical.
Oh yeah, then I should have taken a point less.
No, you have piercing resistance, Eotis.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I have... So it's 15.
Sorry, no, that would be because the 10 extra on top of that would be 20 reduced to 10. It would be 20 still, because that 10 extra is a racial feat that is considered technically magical.
I hate you.
He
Sometimes.
slams you in the side, a bit of blood comes out of your mouth, but not much. As he takes it again, he's going to action surge and slam into you again. You said, what was your AC?
22.
It's not a... Actually, technically, that is a critical hit. Yep, he critically hits you.
Dang.
because he rolled an 18 on the dice. He's gonna use the Highland Orc ability again. Great Weapon Master, because that's a 2 on the dice.
I hate you right now.
Yeah, this guy's rocking our shit.
And he probably would even let us get
21
this.
reduced to 10 points of bludgeoning plus 9 points of the magical bludgeoning. So that is 19 damage to you. He's going to strike you again. This time he's going to grab you and try to knock you in the ground too, because you are prone, by the way, Eodis, as he slammed you into the ground. He's going to slam you into the ground now, Gesh, or attempt to. What is your strength score, Gesh?
26.
Make an athletics check for me real quick as he tries to grapple you and throw you into the
If it
ground.
would have been lower than like 20, you would have auto succeeded.
Yeah, if it's below 22, it auto succeeds.
Damn. 30.
30. He grabs you and tries to do it, but you manage to like grab his arm and twist it. He picks up the club that he just dropped and slams it into your head again. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, you said 22?
Mm-hmm.
Misses with a 20.
Oh.
So he goes to slam you this time, but his wrist seems to hurt, and as he goes to slam it, this time you manage to dodge underneath the attack, as you seem to watch him look down towards you. And then he's going to action surge again, and bring it back and slam into your side.
Wait. Action surge
Action
can
surge
only
can
be
only
done
be
once.
used. It can only be used once. Okay, yeah, you're right. As
Oh,
he
yeah.
fuck.
swings past
That was
you,
bonus.
he looks down. Show me what you've got. He pulls he pulls the club back and puts it on his back as he uses his bonus action to pull out his tower shield and hunker down. He doesn't get the bonus AC from it, but he's just hunkering down flavorfully.
Okay.
He just gets the 4 AC from the shield itself. So, at this point, it is Gesh's turn. No, Eodis' turn, right?
It is
Yep.
Eodis.
Eodis, as
So,
you're prone on the ground in a small crater made by you, you look up to this man. What are you doing?
So it takes a full action to get back up, right?
It takes half your movement.
Half my movement. All right. Well, I'm gonna bonus action and use my elemental strike to imbue my weapon with just fire.
Use your
Just
fists.
some fire
please.
damage.
Use
Yeah,
your
Yeah,
fists.
I'm using it on my fist.
You pull your fist up as you go for a strike at him with flames. Go ahead and make
Yep.
your attack roll, please.
An arm strike. Oh, because I took all my points out of strength. It does like 0 damage. 24.
24.
And it's not a crit because I didn't use my platinum blade dagger.
He's gonna use
I
his
use it
reaction to enhance defense. As you see him like pull his shield in front of him with his right hand, you see you're about to slip just past his shield, and you see he suddenly slams his peg leg into the ground and lets out this Highlandic orcish a roar, and you can see like another like after image version of him expands outwards for a bit, and you see his defense pulls tighter as it just slams into his shield. Because you beat his AC by 1, it's gonna defeat it no matter what. Yeah, his AC increases by 10 as he blocks the attack.
Cool.
Thankfully, it wasn't an 11 because that would have been a critical miss. As he blocks the attack, he stares out past at you as you punch once towards him, and you can tell this is going to be a hard-fought battle. Out of character,
pretty sure that-
any unarmed strikes you make against him are going to be ×5 your strength score, plus whatever extra damage. Actually, ×5 whatever your total damage is going to be on, just so you're aware.
This guy was probably about to lose like
Damn.
half of his health because I was going to use every single one of my spell slots.
And also with the
Yeah, you get extra spell slots with
punches-
the Pugilists.
Yep.
And also the punches itself are like 40-12.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Plus, with my path of
Yeah.
the
As you
elemental thing,
punch into the shield, you can see it heavily almost
Right.
buckles inwards, but it pushes back out and pushes your arm away. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
with the other hand,
Mhm.
I would like to make I would like to attack with the platinum bladed dagger with a stone handle.
All right. As you punch,
I
you
don't
take the
wanna say
dagger
attack.
and go around his shield. As you go to stab him, go in and make your attack roll. By the way, you're going around his right side. Every missing piece of his body is on his left. So, like, his eye, his arm, and his leg are missing on his left side. 8. That is a critical failure. A heavy critical failure. That's a
miss.
double critical failure. So if you go to
Yeah.
stab, he pushes the shield and actually hits your arm. Make a con save for me.
On save.
He's gonna let go of it.
My God. 25.
He slams into your arm, and to not break your arm, you let go of the dagger, and the dagger goes flying into the forest. You know where it is, but you have to take a few turns to get to it. As he seems to stare at you. Is that all you've
Great.
got? You'd make better for a housewife than you would a fighter. Show me what you've got.
What a fucking asshole. That is actually literally like all I have. So yeah, end my turn.
Okay, you end your turn. Gesh. As he insults your woman, what are you doing?
The fact that he said it like that.
By the way, did you check general chat, by the way, Eodis?
What?
Did you check general chat?
I did not. Oh my God.
Well, no restraints here, as Yashiel is pulling out the Lightbringer.
This light bears down upon the entire field. He needs to make a con save, doesn't he? And so do you, Eodis.
Mm-hmm. So Eodis, but I have faith in you.
This is a magical effect. He does have magical resistance. That would be 26.
Fuck.
Sorry, no, he's a tank. That would be much higher. That's like 36. Sorry, my bad.
It's like almost a double critical success.
Mm-hmm. This is a well-traveled adventurer, and he's made it well known he traveled and adventured for over 20 years.
Well, the only attack I would have been able to hit him with was in.
Yeah. So Gesh, as he has his defenses up, what are you doing? My defenses are up.
He actually says it.
What are you doing just attacking with your swords? Do something that makes me dodge, that attacks my brain, not my body. You won't hit me with those puny weapons.
This way of this specific wording of this is gonna make a really big win, as I'm gonna use Noble Phantasm.
Alright. You're gonna...
You know where this is going.
So you're gonna activate it and start to charge it for the next turn when you can release it, correct? It releases at the beginning of your turn, just so you're aware. So you don't have to use another action to release it. You charge it now, and then if you want to release it next turn, you can, or you can start bulking up. It's your choice.
So wait, I can bulk up, I can like expand my action, and because I have technically 3 actions with Divine Adrenaline,
Yeah.
could I pump it up even more with my magic?
But then you would have you would have to finish the concentration and end it at the next turn. So the next turn where you start, it would come out at him if you wanted to do it that way.
I will.
All right. So you watch as Gesh takes his Lightbringer, grabs it. So you're using Lightbringer for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
As he does so, it grows to the size of a greatsword for a second, as he seems to plant his feet firmly on the ground. You watch as the light begins to drain energy from the world itself, and he starts to adrenaline. Right? You're using adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as he starts to zip in and out of place for a second as Divine Adrenaline pushes, and you're going to use all those actions to drain more energy into it?
Question, can I just use with the action all of the 14 energy dice in this?
No, you have to do one at a time with each action.
Okay, I will do one of them, so that's right now 46 plus 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Then another action
Well,
for...
it's 46 plus 46, because you're bulking up as well.
Oh yeah, so 46 plus 46, and then...
Actually, no, it's at the start.
surge.
It's at the start of every turn after. My bad. So it would be 46 plus 2d6. You're right.
And then another... Then... I'm gonna do another 2d6 with my action surge.
Okay, that's 46 plus 46.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna end my turn for now.
You watch as Gesh pulls this weapon, and you watch as light begins to shine across Lightbringer, and you start to hear a humming sound as he holds it behind him. And he starts to stare at the orc, and the orc, Mr. Poppy, looks towards him. That looks similar to Xerius' ability. I better put a stop to this. He's going to put away the shield and grab his club once more and make a strike at you now, Gesh, as you're holding that. So Gesh, as you're holding that, since it's not his first turn anymore, he no longer has advantage.
Good.
Oh, I forgot he had an extra action last turn. Well, he doesn't take it. It's fine. That's what I've done to you guys. He gets it done to him.
That's good. That's very good.
The first attack, he goes to swing at you, and you manage to dodge under it. But as you're dodging, he corrects it to swing down directly at you. And this time, you barely move. You sidestep out of the way as the swing hits the ground and creates this large, 3-foot crater. As he then action surge and pulls it up to try and sweep at your legs. Ooh, that's gonna hit. That is a 27.
What is it? Ah, yeah, too bad. Wait.
Oh, wow.
Just reroll that. Just reroll that. Okay, that's...
Yeah, I seem to not have anything.
26 reduced to 13 points of bludgeoning damage plus Highlander Orc Ferocity, which is 8. So that's going to be 13 plus 8 is 21. You take 21 bludgeoning damage in total, and I do need you to make a concentration check. So a Constitution saving throw. It needs to be 15.
50, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's actually 10. No, it's 10. It's 10. You're right.
25.
The hit hits you, but you manage to keep concentrating on this ability. He's gonna roll again to see if he slams you in the side of the legs. I actually do need you to make a con save, a strength save, to see if he knocks you over, because that's what he was doing.
Wait, do I am any Yoda's?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. This is a tripping attack.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So
So
you get
would,
a +8.
He would deal a little bit more damage. He would deal 1 more point of damage to you, by the way. So just take 1 more damage.
Okay.
Sorry, that was meant to be a pierce.
25.
Okay, you managed to succeed in not being knocked over as your steel legs stop yourself from being knocked over, and he looks at you, and he takes the club and swings 1 more time at your head. That's a critical hit.
Oh, what did he got?
An 18 on the dice for, let's see here, that would be 30.
Okay, yeah, that's a crit.
That's a reroll on that dice because that's a 1, so he gets to reroll that.
I hate it.
It's a 1 anyways, so he can't reroll that again. So it's 16 reduced to 8 bludgeoning damage. He's going to use Highlander Orc Ferocity again. He's almost out of them. He's almost out of them. He is almost out of them. That's going to be 16 reduced to 8. Well, no, sorry. That was 6. Yeah, 16 reduced to 8 plus 6, so that's 14. I need you to make another con save, 10 or higher. Natural 1.
Boy, if I get a natural one of this, I'm gonna cry. Oh, thank God.
He's hitting you and hitting you. But this motherfucker insulted your girl. And you are angry. And you're focusing on him. Meanwhile, Eotis.
Hello.
He puts away the club and pulls out the shield like, oh shit! As he's going to block your attack. Eotis, you're behind him as he seems to have just completely ignored you now.
Wow, first of all, fucking rude as hell. Second of all, I am gonna go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast straight in his balls.
So as you stand up, go ahead and make your attack rolls. And you do have extra attack if you'd like to add an extra ray to this.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I would.
So that would be...
or...
What level warlock are you?
I am a level 2 warlock.
Oh wait, it doesn't matter. It is 4 total,
Yeah,
because you have your level specifically. Okay.
Yeah. 3 beams at 11th level.
Yeah, so 4 in total because
So-
of your extra attacks of the rules.
Alright.
We're a fighter with Eldritch Blast.
A 25, a 21, a 17, and a 27.
Okay. 21 and 17 both miss, and he's going to use his reaction again to raise his defenses.
Come on.
I just love not being able to damage this guy at all.
No damage.
Got it.
As he seems to resist all the damage. They do hit him, but they don't seem to even... They barely smudge his armor, not getting through. This is an accomplished warrior who traveled with Zarius the Sky Slasher.
Mm-hmm.
You get the feeling he's not going to go easy on you since you said, oh, you're weak, don't come with us to fight Ratouche.
I didn't say that.
Well, Gesh did.
I
Yeah,
think you
then
did.
I realized I fucked up.
Yeah, Gesh, you should
Yeah,
realize
you're
now.
really dumb.
Yeah, but
I will say,
I-
Gesh and Eotis, you do see as he is fighting, you can see he's getting winded very easily at the moment. It seems some old battle scars that may have healed physically have not healed fully. Even in the 70-plus years he's been here. He probably hasn't done as heavy as battle as this in a while. And you can see that he's starting to smile a bit with the just the adrenaline and bloodlust running around at the moment.
Yeah,
I hit this
Goblin.
fuck even once. He is going to take all the fucking smites I have.
Gesh. Actually, Eotis, anything else?
Am I in his attack range? If I try to go pick up my fucking dagger, will he just make an opportunity attack?
I'll say you are within his attack range, but you get the feeling he doesn't care about you at the moment.
No, please don't. I lose
such
the
an
plus
asshole.
8. I lose the plus 8. Please don't go.
Fine, I'll stay next to Gesh so he can get my stupid aura, but I will stay behind him.
Yeah, you do see him like starting to build up like a Sky Slasher attack like you saw in the visions that Moria pushed out, by the way. But it's more so like the sword is starting to grow and it's starting to be the blade is becoming made of energy behind the sword as it grows. 5, 10.
Maybe I'll
15,
back up a foot.
20, like it is
Yeah.
growing. It's like starting to push through the forest, and you see it's cutting through trees, felling them as it's pushing backwards. You back up. You're like, back up, back up. Back up.
Question. How
Yeah.
much was the passive gaining again?
It is 1 dice per, so you get 2d6 per.
Okay,
per
so
starting
that's
turn, yeah.
26, and then I'm gonna use another magic energy die for another 46.
Okay. Well, the magic die only give you 2d6, so
Oh.
the entire turn would be 4d6 at that point. Yes.
I would only use one of my actions to fuel that because
Mhm.
because 12d6 might be enough to at least appease him, maybe.
What is
Then-
your level in Saber? It is.
12.
You're fine. Yeah, you can go another 12 if you wanted to. Well, actually, no. 12d6 is only 6 dice. You could go way more. You can go 18 more dice if you wanted to.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, but
So you can feel like the air itself is pulling into and swirling around this entire clearing right now. The air is pushing. The trees are being pulled towards. The leaves are being pulled. Any loose branches are coming towards Gesh. As they hit the blade, they immediately disintegrate as he's just holding it. His hair any hair he has or she has, sorry, and any loose clothing she has is starting to flow as well in the heavy wind pulling towards the sword. You can see the ground itself is starting to crack a little bit under her weight.
can I choose when to make the
It's an action to activate or the start of your next turn if you decide to stop concentrating.
So if I miss, it's fucked up. Right?
Yeah, it's fucked up if you miss.
So
And I will remind you, there are spectators all around this who are starting to be like, what the fuck? And you can see they're starting to rush. What are you doing? Like, they're not going towards you, they're rushing away, trying to get to cover.
yeah, is there a way I can slash this where I can assure that it will absolutely hit nobody?
It'd be hard. This is the first time you're ever casting this. And you can feel like you're losing a little bit of control as you're holding it there. You're like, not very confident. What are you doing?
For now, I'm gonna use another action to do another 2d6.
It starts to like shake violently in your hand. You're like, oh god damn it! Like you're unable to really control it at this point. Are you sure you want to do that?
Okay, then no. I'm just.
You haven't trained with this thing, man.
I know. It's the first time I've used this, but I don't want to. Can I make sure that I at least don't, if not that I don't hit anybody, that I at least don't kill anybody?
You can try. If you'd like to make a... This would be an Arcana check.
Oh,
Oh no.
Can you please get
Arcana is
advantage?
No.
Please, I have atrocious intelligence.
No.
Okay. 4.
So, are you going to make your attack roll?
Yes.
As you bring the sword and you bring it up, trying to make it so it's a slash downwards rather than a slash across, killing everybody. You bring it down, and the sword starts to spark, and you're like, oh shit, it's gonna explode. As you see Lightbringer begins, the crystal-like glass of sunlight begins to crack heavily, and you can't control this sword, and you let go of it at the last second as the entire blade starts to spin heavily as you try to just dodge out of the way because you immediately start to realize this thing's going to explode. And you watch as Sir Poppy looks to it, and he thrusts his shield forward. Zerlian Helix! And you watch as this hexagonal bubble of energy just surrounds it, as you see the gemstone that seems to be in the very direct center of his shield glows and shatters. And you watch as it turns green and all the energy bursts inside as the helix hits the ground and disappears. And you watch as you begin to rush up to where your sword should be. Lightbringer. Its blade is cracked, its handle destroyed. It seems this weapon could not handle the energy of your phantasm.
Shit.
Idiot.
Recall the weapon you bought for it.
I know, but I thought that Lightbringer could also take it.
Lightbringer is not completely destroyed, otherwise it would have exploded.
I know.
However,
That's,
it would take some definite fixing and repairing to make it
Yeah,
usable
I
again.
know. Lightbringer's gotta stay.
I would say, as like it broke, you did hear like the Lego Yoda death sound.
I really should have used the other weapon, shouldn't I?
Should have. Yeah, you get the feeling now that the curved greatsword upon your back that you had bought for the purpose of trying a new attack out probably should have been used because it's not magical, unlike the legendary sword Lightbringer, which is a priceless artifact from the long forgotten age.
I know,
Yep.
but Geshe was at that moment working off instinct and
Yeah, I know.
anger.
And you
more than
see
anything.
Poppy looks towards you.
Yeah,
Uncontrolled, unsophisticated power is
To my
dangerous
defense! To
in
my
the
defense!
hands of those who do not know how to use it.
To my defense, it was the first time I have used this.
And it will not be the last time.
I know.
I fought along Xerius the Sky Slasher with a similar ability.
While he's mid-monologue, can I try to sneak the shackles of restraint?
Sure. He makes an athletics save, or an athletics check, and he's gonna do so with advantage.
This
No,
works.
it doesn't
If
happen. As you go to like restrain him, he just backhands you and you go flying into the forest.
With the shove!
He looks towards you, Gesh. I can train you. I fought along Xerius. It'll take some time, but with the right teacher, you can learn how to use this weapon. And he reaches his hand out for a handshake.
I
He
will accept the
shoves his
handshake.
sword, he shoves his shield into the ground. Do you accept my teaching?
I will give him a handshake, and I will make sure this is a very firm handshake.
Roll an athletics check, because he's gonna do the same thing.
Hey, my character. Aw.
As he shakes your hand, you feel he looks at you and he gives a bit of respect before you hear your bones in your hand break. You're like, ah.
No, I guess you would. Can I roll a concept to just remain motionless at this?
Sure.
You can hear the crunch, and he just does not flinch.
Could I perhaps get disadvantage because backstory?
Sure.
29.
You manage to just tough it out. You give a small grimace with your mouth, but nothing else. And he looks at you. I like your guts, girl.
Trust
You
me.
are a girl, right?
Yes. Don't question it. It happened recently.
Hmm.
But yeah, like trust me, with the bone sting I have, it got so much worse.
I apologize to hear that. Anyways, We begin training in the morning. Get your rest. We'll leave Rotush to whatever designs he has. It is unwise to contact him now, while you're still so weak.
But now I'm very concerned about this sentient sword being nearly broken.
Where did you find it?
Under Konya, I think, near an ancient. No, wait. Unlike an ancient general, I think, who also had this armor as I show him the pieces of it.
You see, Poppy lets out an orcish cry, and you see walking up that one merchant, the green-skinned orc that you saw, comes walking up. Yes, Poppy. Toby. Take these 2 legendary artifacts. Get a mage to fix them.
Also give him next to Lightbringer also Dawn. Here he was the chief. Lightbringer would not go into any other chief.
You've got it. Hold on. I've seen this blade before. Natural 20. This is Lightbringer. This is Lightbringer. It's been mentioned in tales before of the great general. Why did you? Yes.
I think.
You.
He just found
Do
it.
I have to return it, or can I put it in a museum?
Please give it back to me. I
Yes, I apologize. I am a scholar, so
wait.
I apologize.
I'm a make your reality shadow a bit again, as I have met the ghost.
I don't understand what you said at all.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna say to him. Well, I'm gonna blow your mind again, as I have met the ghost of the general and his wife, and this is his armor.
If you have, then if you wouldn't mind, could I come to where the resting place is to record it for history books?
Yes, but
It would be my good breakthrough. Yes, I of course, I apologize. I will find. Yes.
we have made that house our quarters.
That is fine, as long as the resting places are fine.
Yeah, the resting places I made.
Yes.
I made
and if
the
you
grace
find
myself.
any pieces that we can put in a museum, it would be my biggest breakthrough. Thank you, please, yes. And he grabs your hand and starts to like kiss it. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, yes, I will find the best Archmage that I know of. I believe Barnabas, yes, Durath. I will go to Durath. Barnabas should be able to fix these within a few months.
Yes. Good to hear.
Yes. I will find him. I will find him, the greatest enchanter that I know of course. I could bring it to Tyrellian, but it is a longer journey. I will be back in a few months.
Also tell him we found some of his old armor.
Yeah. Yeah, and he just grabs the items and begins to run away. As you see him like get to his cart, and a few of the other like orcish people that seem to be part of his crew like, yes, boss. Yes, of course. And they start to like get on the boar-drawn carriage here, and they begin to cart away very fast.
Guess she'll just giving this man the wildest day of his life.
Yeah. Giving Yotis the wildest night and day of her life the other day.
You know it.
Clap.
Yotis, as you're in the forest, you find your dagger in a bit of brush, and you're like, and you see like there's a small little like pond, and as you grab it, you look up as you hear the water moving, and you see Nymphelia stares at you, and there's just anger on her face.
Hi, Nymphelia.
Slaps the shit out of you.
I kind of deserve that. I'm sorry, I didn't really mean to. Is passion, heat of the moment.
Slaps you
thing.
a second time.
I'm sorry.
Make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
You can see like there are small bits of tears forming in her eyes. 27.
Please, no, you have to believe me. There's definitely enough room in my heart for two. And you will always take first place.
Choose another class, as that was the wrong thing to say.
Darn.
That was the one thing you shouldn't have said.
As she immediately slaps the shit out of you and disappears into the puddle.
Oh my, why? Why did you say this, man? Why?
You are no longer a paladin.
Well.
So choose a new class, please. Yotis, you feel that warm embrace that has cradled you since the waters. You feel that loving smile fade from your mind. You could change your stats around if you wanted to, by the way, to fit the new class. But
Why?
you feel a bit heartbroken. And the visage of that woman crying seems to sit in the back of your mind as you leave the forest and return to Geshiel. As you both walk back to the treehouse. Continue.
Man,
we weren't
Iotis.
even in a relationship. I don't know why she's so distraught about.
She was about to fucking suck you off. What the fuck you mean?
The fact that we both fucked our relationships over, one after another.
I think I might just go full on warlock.
Of who?
Oh man.
Geshiel?
The Hex Tech bitch.
The who?
The Hexblade lady.
Okay, that's fine.
Girl,
if you want to go there, you can. We'll say like you pray.
Why not
first,
Geshiel?
You
I
like.
said I might, not for sure yet.
Yeah, if so, I can go over this. But yeah, as you seem to be a bit solemn. The next few days pass. Your training regiment begins to pass, Gesh. I will ask this. What are you all doing for the next 3 months? Well, next 2 months.
Okay.
You know, we never really even explored how the fuck we got here, and
Hey, we are too stupid to think about that.
I don't know if we're that dumb.
7. Bro, I'm as smart as a harpy or a troll.
Yeah,
Shut the
you know
fuck
what?
up.
I am gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
gonna
are
go
you.
along.
So you begin to attune more to nature and speak to this fey creature even though you don't know where they are, and you begin to push into that power to kind of seal yourself away from the feelings of disappointment in yourself that you're feeling towards losing the paladin or losing Nymphelia's trust. You just lock that shit away for a minute as you push more into the Child of the Forests. Not religion, but warlock levels. That's over the 2 months. But Gesh, what is a major thing you're doing over the 2 months? 2 major things, I'll say.
One of them would definitely be just going through the training completely. Like, near Spartanic levels.
Okay.
The second one...
You managed to completely learn how to control your blade. Specifically, I will say the blade that attunes to the I believe it's the ball mug, or whatever you want to name your phantasm, is the blade that you bought on the ship, and you eventually learn to use it. The blade itself does magical damage now, so it is a magical slashing weapon, but it does not do any extra abilities to it. But you do learn how to fully control that weapon. If you would like to name it the same name as your phantasm, by the way.
A name.
Whatever you name your phantasm, yeah.
Ayotis,
What?
any recommendations for a name?
Fred. I don't know why, but Fred is always my default name.
Oh,
when
I thought you
think of
said bread, and I was like, Eotis would say that
You know
after
what?
getting
it.
bread.
No, you're damn right. It's bread.
Just like Eotis was?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Just.
Oh god. Wait, what would Iotis' new name be?
I don't know.
I think I would just stick with Iotis. I really like Iotis.
How
as a
about
name.
Eo? How about Eo?
Yeah, EO.
Eo?
Io.
Yeah.
Eo.
Old MacDonald had a farm. Eo, E-O-O.
Anyways,
Fuck, I'm sorry.
Gesh. What would your phantasm or your grand abilities name be called?
Oh, that's a good
And
question.
I would say keep it the same as your sword because that's how you attune them together.
Okay. Oh, that's a good question. Goblin, do you have any recommendations? Because
I
I'm
do.
really bad at names.
I do.
Can you give me some?
Yeah, give me a second to come up to get a translator up in here.
Pack boom do I go? Do I go pack to the blade, chain, or tomb?
I'd go blade.
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 Yeah.
Wait,
Probably,
no,
yeah.
none of us two can use the gauntlets.
Oh,
God
fuck, you're
damn.
right!
Yeah.
Not literally only the one person who isn't here can
Bro, that
use it.
27 would have made it before you said there's room for 2 in my heart.
Well, I don't fucking know. I don't really.
It's fine. It's
If-
understandable.
Yeah.
If you would have just said you will always be my priority, you would have succeeded, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, I did say she would always be my number 1, but I guess that does not matter.
Nope.
Wait, Mystic. What the hell is Mystic Arcanum?
I'm waiting for my translator to open. Give me a second. Google Translator.
Oh god, you gotta give it some German name and butcher it
Yeah.
completely. I
Yes,
fucking knew it.
exactly.
My man, if we ever meet in real life, I'm gonna force you to learn German.
Hey, I want to learn German. That's why I'm asking.
What the hell is
Bro,
Conjure Face?
Trust me, German is... Not even I can make sense of half the shit.
Should I take Conjure Fey or create?
You're gonna become a summoner?
Yeah, most of the shit that I've seemingly taken, I think I'm a.
Oh no,
Oh boy.
we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna... At least we have another magic caster in the group now.
Jesus Christ. Opera, what the fuck is... I'm just gonna open it on my fucking phone, I guess. I've been waiting for it to open for like 2 minutes now.
What do warlocks need? What is their
Charisma.
charisma? Okay, well my charisma is fucking insane.
It is. Almost as it's insane as my strength and constitution that have kept you up and made you go out.
So, okay, should I?
It would be...
I'm gonna swap around my.
Goblin,
Hmm.
send something in general chat.
Okay, here's how it's pronounced, by the way. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm gonna have it pronounce it for me. If you don't mind.
No worries.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
You hear it?
Großer Drachentöter.
Do you know what that means?
Big Dragon Slayer.
Grand Dragon Slayer, but yeah, sure.
I find big way funnier than grand.
Big Dragon Slayer, sure, yeah.
This should be my new character.
Anyways. So, over the 2 months, as you refine Big Dragon Slayer, that's one of your major actions. What other major action would you like to take?
Goblin, I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing you have made this only 2 months and not 3 months.
Oh no, there's more. These are just the major things.
No.
I know what
because-
you mean. I know what you mean.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Yes.
Why? Why? then Aya needs to go out of the campaign.
What are you doing? What is your other major plot point? You're using out-of-character shit.
Yeah. Probably just trying to spark the romance with Io.
Iodis. Gesh seems to continuously try to make romantic intents towards you. How far does he get?
I'm not in the mood right now. He gets nowhere.
Okay.
I'm still really disappointed at myself for letting the alien down like that.
For the first 2 months. Okay. You're disappointed, but you're trying to lock that back in. You're trying to lock the fuck in.
Yeah, I'm trying to literally just lock in.
Okay. Any
No
minor
worries.
things you would like to do then, Gesh?
I have a strength score of 2.
What?
Because of the -5 in my strength score, I went ahead and made my strength score, and then I accidentally made it a... I might need to change that.
Bro, you would be. You probably couldn't even move really.
No, you could. 1 is what you need. You
Oh.
need at least 1.
Do I just leave it at a 2, or do you think I should, like, obliterate my dex score?
Well, Gesh.
Um,
Gesh, what are you doing? Any minor things like shopping, things like that. Like anything specifically you would want to look into do minorly, like try to become part of the community a little bit. Everything you do, like when you're not
Yeah.
doing a major thing,
Like
daily life stuff.
trying to become part of the community and trying to read a whole lot more.
You join a small little a festival or two and trying to learn from Arya, who is the orcish mage, it would seem. Trying to learn a little bit of information. Make me an intelligence check.
Oh god. This is gonna go so horrible, I already know it. You're gonna go really well. I'm gonna fuck up. A 1. A dirty one, not a natural one.
Okay, 2 months, I'll let you roll again. And this time I'll let you go with Gutso so you have advantage.
Gusto, I love it.
Gustav, yes.
Oh, I love Gustav. Kiss my
Oh, I
dog.
wrote disadvantage. Oops, it would have been a 16.
Roll a d4 for me.
A 2.
Over the course of the entire downtime we're gonna have, this 2 months, I will say your intelligence does increase by 2.
I was so close to getting a neutral intelligence.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna take this very gracefully.
Your first 2 months are training, regiments. You eventually get your Lightbringer back and your armor back, and they are in pristine condition. Actually, I'm gonna roll for them because it will take 2 months to get their back and enchanting. Barnabas would have to get paid or investigate the items themselves. Lightbringer,
Real quick,
go ahead.
how do my warlock spells work? Like, do I just learn a certain amount of warlock spells per level?
You learn a certain amount of warlock spells per level, as in the thing would describe. It's like 2 per level or something like that. I don't know. You gotta just. It's weird becoming a warlock immediately, but you learn levels and you cast them at the highest level you can every turn, or every time you cast them.
Yeah, you have a spells known thing, and any spells from your subclass, you don't get to know them automatically, they just get added to your spell list.
Yeah. Well, no.
Okay, from my
yeah.
subclass, I would know Shield, Wrathful Smite,
No,
Blur, Burning.
you have the ability to take those. That is what the warlock is. But I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do
Oh.
that. I'm not gonna do that. Just add them to your spell list. Fuck that shit.
Ah.
That's some
Okay,
stupid.
okay.
That's some stupid warlock shit that I don't like.
Okay,
It
okay.
is.
Yeah, Gesh, roll 2d100s, please. The first one is for Lightbringer.
D100.
That's exactly what I rolled myself on my rolls outside of chat. Roll for the armor now.
Dear God. 56.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That is exactly what I rolled as well.
Nah!
You're joking.
No, I rolled a 49 and a 56.
That's so funny.
Goblin, that's the second time now on 2 rolls.
You know what?
I got that
Because of that, I will let you choose one of the armor, either the armor or the weapon, to be completed
armor. Get the armor. Get the armor.
and return.
Yes, you got armor. Armor. Yes, armor.
Yes, armor is good, but the sword is sentient. Like, I would take the armor.
Oh, shit. I can't even use my dagger anymore.
Oh shit! Wait, you
Nope.
can't. Wait,
Nope.
It was attunable by a paladin.
was? Oh shit!
Anyways, Gesh, which item?
The armor.
Armor. The armor is returned to you, and there is a note from Barnabas. My friend, I know not who you are. However, I would like to meet you at some time. I will be approaching Draconia. I was told you are Dragonborn. In the late future, I am seeking to set up a shop soon. Though some asshole is charging me quite a bit. Anyways, I am Barnabas of Barnabas Bot Bounty. It is an interest to learn the enchantments of this armor, or begin to. Lightbringer is still having a bit of trouble. Thank you for this opportunity, my good friend. I believe they said your name was Gesh, similar as the captain of the guard who just recently, who has recently gone missing.
Missing? Don't you mean returned?
No, missing.
Oh.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
We didn't
I'll
have
have to
to
look
look
Yeah.
into
into
that.
that.
Gesh, you know that captain of the guard Gesh, if he hasn't been kidnapped recently, you went missing few years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
You start to
Yes.
think springtime. It was springtime on the ship.
Oh no.
Make me. I will say from the items that you receive and the people you talk to, make me a history check.
Thankfully, it's slightly worse now. Slightly better. 14.
I can get
Over the
dimension
2
book.
months, well, actually, I'll say over the month after receiving the armor back, you piece together. You guys have been pushed back a year in time. Somehow.
What?
Residual energies from that strange explosion, residual energies from you or whatnot, that strange portal maybe. You're unsure. But you know that it is a year before you met Eotis in game. You don't know how you're going to get back to your party. But 2 months pass. So you're about 10 months back. That's your 2 months. Eotis, your 2 months are spent doing what?
I'd say kind of attuning to the fey creature of which I made my warlock deal, the Hexblade, and learning all of the fey magic that comes with being the warlock of the creature.
That's fine. You also notice a few of the orcish women in the town starting like patting your belly and everything. And after around the 2 months, you start to notice a small bulge on your stomach. You're definitely pregnant as a character, just so you're aware.
I don't want to be pregnant. I offer the kid up to the fucking. I'm not. Iotis would be evil enough to do so.
Iotis, what is your alignment?
She's a neutral good.
What are you planning on doing?
I was thinking of maybe offering my.
You keep cutting out.
Fine.
What are you doing?
I was thinking of offering a deal for my firstborn because I don't want this baby.
A deal to what?
That's the thing. I have no idea. I just don't want the kid.
Well, you are good enough
for
to
power.
the point where that would kind of be against your alignment to an extent.
And that's the problem.
You could give it away to a king or something like that, but to give it away to like a devil and shit would not be okay. So you could definitely offer it to the village. You could definitely offer it somewhere else. But your character is pregnant. What are minor things your character would do during the 2 months?
I would say I'm kind of interested in learning about that like fixing shit like the seamstress was. So maybe I'd be trying to learn some sewing.
Some tailoring? Okay. Make me just a general dexterity check.
30 check.
This is where I find that you put your dexterity to 2.
No, it's
8.
an 8.
It's going to take some time getting used to. You're not that very dexterous, but you get the basics of it down. You could definitely repair your clothing and whatnot if given the materials and enough of them.
Okay.
After being told that you're back a year in time, you're on Orcelium. You know not where Draconia is at the moment. You also don't know where your friends would be. You know your friends have not taken to the Starbreaker yet. What would your characters do here? Would you sit around and wait for the time to return to your friends? Would you
I would like.
give up on the adventuring life? What are you doing?
I want to train my little feeble arms. Maybe do some push-ups or something.
I will say this. Since you have 10 months of time, you can try for 10 major things. You could try for up to 5 grand things, which would be large things that are like you're direct you want to do. Or you can try for multiple small things.
What do you think, Gish?
Up to you, Eonis. Eonis, we'll start with you, unless you're trying to think.
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
It
Yes.
would be... I'm also thinking because it could be going out for our characters, like raising the baby and shit.
I don't want a baby. Why did you do this to me?
You could hand. You could hand.
Yes, I'm really craving some like strawberries right now. Can you go get me some?
Yes.
Perfect. You need to
I'll
care
say
for
one
this
of the
baby.
minor things is that Gesh starts to care for you throughout your character's pregnancy.
Oh god, can we get married?
Yes.
Do you want to?
Fuck it,
No
let's get married.
hesitation.
Yeah,
No
we can't have a
hesitation.
child in
Just
wedlock.
real.
You have a beautiful wedding at the town center here, or the village center here. Whose last name do you take, or do you create a new one?
We should create a new one.
Yeah. I don't think neither of us have even given
Yeah,
us.
no,
name.
neither of us speak last name.
Okay. What are your characters' last names then?
What's? I don't want to make it like a ship name, like Iogesh or something.
Nah, please don't.
How about Gus?
I'm not naming it Gus. I know.
Oh, Gush.
My-
Like
Gush.
Gush. No.
No, I
The
want this. I
question
want this
is-
kid to have like a
No, I
noble
mean
name.
your last names, like your last names
Oh,
for the wedding.
Oh, give me a second.
This will be a major thing, by the way.
okay. That's fair.
Makes
So you have
sense.
five. You have. I'll say this: you have 3 grand things, 5 major things, and as many minor things as you want to do.
I might just put mine real quick in the character sheet so I don't forget.
Okay.
Good idea.
What is your character's last names, by the way, that you make together?
So what should we take?
Hold on. I mean, I'm gonna go look up a name generator to get like at least like a starting point.
Yeah, I would have. I have the original name for my character at least.
What are we gonna name the kid?
Yeah, I believe these are like conversations you guys are having. Like how the fuck are we
Yes.
gonna name it? Shit, what should we do with it? Are we gonna raise it? What's going
Wait.
on? Here?
At the later point we will have a whole nother question. The question of what is the baby?
Are we gonna make more kids?
That's a grand action right there. No.
Not opposed.
No, it'd be a lot of minor actions.
The pregnancy would be a grand one.
What about our?
You know, I was
Hmm?
joking when I said this was a sex and relationship session, but it's actually turned into it now.
Yeah, very much.
It has turned into one. And hey, it's fun.
Anyways, so
I
surname for you two, as you are married.
Arkmir.
Yeah.
Arkmir.
Arkmer?
Yeah.
Go ahead and put that in your character sheets then, if you agree on that.
I kind of like
I
Arkmir.
just need to find out how it's written. And you're just reading it until you just put it in.
So the family of Arkmer is christened with a
I
wedding
never heard of.
between Io the Ozamir and Gesh the Silver Dragonborn within the village of Lyluk.
There we go.
Below the war orcs rest. A year before they would have set out on the Starbreaker. That is now lore.
Oh, God.
That is one major action out of the 5, or out of the 10.
Really?
10, yeah. Let's see.
Now I'm a warlock now. My HP's changed. My AC's changed.
Well, we should.
Oh my god! My passive
Sexual-
perception is more than doubled.
Mm-hmm.
It went from 9 to 19.
Okay.
You know what,
One
I'm gonna
major
put
action
that-
is marriage.
Okay.
That's
give me a
one
sec.
for each of you.
Okay.
We now have each edited our sexual preference.
I'm glad you noticed.
Goblin.
Hmm.
Have you seen Ionis's new sexual preference?
No, I haven't. Give me a second. I swear, if I go up to you, Gesh.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. You two are into each other. You're married. That's fine.
It went from like a
awesome.
one-off, like a fling, to just straight up marriage. I love it.
Yeah. So that would be
And
later.
you have-
That would be later in the year because you have to prepare for it and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
It's gotta be a big drama with 2 women. Oh,
Do we
God.
keep the kid or do we sell him? Not sell him.
Uh,
What do we do with the kid? We can't bring him along with us while we're adventuring. Well, we can, but that's a terrible idea.
you do recall,
It
by the
is.
way, your Archmage friend has a teleportation circle that they can use.
That's true, but has it been made yet?
Not at the moment.
Fuck. Well, I suppose we can keep the kid for a while.
yeah, until we need to go at it.
You can
But
also
we need
leave
to
them with the Guardian here at this town if you wanted to go on an adventure.
I genuinely would rather the kid grow up in like with the Archmage's fucking like with the Archmage with the other
Other Moros?
or thank you other Moros than the sex cult that is here.
Sex cult? That's... Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So yeah,
hey,
100%.
So you'd
We're
rather
gonna-
with an evil necromancer than a sex cult?
Yes.
maybe you should try to find another.
Not good
Option.
options, but
Well,
still.
the other thing is, he's an Archmage. Like, he has a lot of resources. My kid's gonna grow up and be a fucking, like... He's gonna grow up like a noble.
You
But
think?
do we trust? But do
I would trust Moros, at least with a kid. Like, he wouldn't just, like, be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you and turn you into my skeleton.
Moria? Yes. Moros?
Moria, yes.
Yeah.
Moros wouldn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't do. He would do shit to the child. I would have said.
Hold on. No, I don't think he would. Hold on.
He is
Moros
a-
was the evil one. Moria seems to be a bit more good aligned now.
I don't think Moros would do anything to a child, like a toddler.
Kill
You wouldn't-
and turn into a servant when they grow old enough? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do
but
you remember the
by
part?
then, I'm pretty sure she would, or he would, I don't know.
You
What
know.
gender is this baby?
Anyways.
You know. You
Okay, we'll
remember the
talk about it
part
later.
where they have admitted to having enjoyment in killing their parents?
I know, but everyone kills their own parents. That's like D&D 101.
Anyways. Other major actions. You each have 4 more.
Can I please, for the love of God, work out, exercise, and get my fucking strength
Sure.
more than a 2?
Make me a strength check.
Fuck.
But I am most definitely gonna make sure it's not going overboard.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
13, actually. Way
Wow.
better than I thought it would have been.
Alright. Only takes 1 major action then. So, you work out, and I will say roll 2d6.
Dang. See him getting a 12.
7.
7. Your...
Not bad.
It increases by 7, your strength score.
Oh, thank God.
It's a 9.
Okay,
you're
it's a 9.
as strong as I am smart. You're the brains, I'm the brawn.
It went from a -4 into a -1. I will take that.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Another thing I think we should do is maybe... Oh, it lost me. I had a really good idea, and I forgot it.
Guess you would definitely also keep her training. Keep training.
Can't go higher than your strength right now.
I know. Just general training.
So that's minor things, yes.
That's like minor things, just keeping up.
Maybe, as a minor thing, we, like, study the island we're on, the,
That would be
called
kind
Orcelium.
of... Orcelium would... Studying Orcelium, like going out and seeing it, as well as reading about it, trying to find books on it, would be more of a grand thing. That would be like a journey.
I still think we should do it. We could get some stuff for, like, not Xander, Okran.
Yeah, but maybe we should try to get off Orcelium at some point and maybe go to a more peaceful place. Wait, maybe shit, we don't know where Draconia is.
Yeah,
Damn it.
we should probably also do that. Figure out a way to actually get to Draconia.
Alright. I'll say both of you just make me general history checks or investigation checks as you explore the island a little bit.
Alright. My investigation. +1. History's a +5 now.
Net 1. I have no fucking idea.
13. You got a 0.
Even after like a month or two of journeying, you still don't know much about it.
I hate you, Gish.
I'm sorry. You got the shit roll too. Don't blame me.
Yeah, I suppose. What else are we supposed to be doing?
I think one of the best places to send our child would then be the Angelic Islands,
The Haida Warawa?
your holy land.
The Holy Land. Oh yeah, would my kid be a tiefling or an Azamar?
You're not sure.
Or would
Shit.
it be a Dragonborn?
Or would it be a dragon? What is this baby
make them
going
all
to-
free!
Holy shit, this baby's gonna turn out into a super
So,
baby.
you guys have. You can do whatever you want. I will tell you what kind of action it is. What the fuck are you doing?
Come
You, two of the biggest idiots here where it's like, what should we be doing? We should find a way to Draconia. Like, we need to actually get there to get back to our party.
That will be 2 grand actions. Or 4 major actions.
I would say
What-
2 grand.
I would say 4 major.
Yeah, okay, for major.
Okay. So you're not spending as much time searching, but you are still spending 4 months of time searching.
Okay.
And you will have to, what is it called? Times 4. You will have to make money. Unless you have coin purses on you.
My coin purse was in my backpack. I had a lot of gold on me.
Yep.
But I don't have it now.
My character is the guard and thus always keeps the coin at them, which is 7,600.
Okay. I will say at the end of your travels here, whatever you do, it's going to cost you 5,000 to get to Draconia.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna mark that off already.
Should we do anything before we go to Draconia?
You
Any
still
other
have
pieces of our story?
5, 6, well, Gesh still has 4 months worth of time. You have 3.
Okay.
On major actions, you still have 2 grand actions too.
This is just something like I don't think it's really going to cost much, but I want to know what a primordial flame is.
Okay, that's going to cost you a major action to research. Make me an investigation check with advantage.
I should have put all my fucking points in intelligence, not wisdom. Nat 20.
The primordial flame in history, in lore.
Now I gotta write this shit down. Okay.
The primordial flame in history is the first flame created at the dawn of creation by whatever created it. It is considered the sun, and it is said to be the source of heat, flame, and life amongst the planet. It is one of the 6 major elements: water, earth, fire, air, darkness, light. It is said to be guarded by Soon, who is guarded by his divine beast Shugaroth, who are also both guarded by the Sentinels of the Sun, a long-forgotten group of Sentinels, from which were destroyed by a single Empyrean, or who believed to be destroyed by a single Empyrean when he assassinated his own father and was cast into iron and thrown into chains in the plane of fire. And you start to read into that a bit, and you get the feeling that the individual called the King in Iron is the individual mentioned in that ancient lore.
Oh! Okay.
That's all.
Okay, then
You get the feeling the primordial flame soon can take parts of it and grant it out as benefits or whatnot. and those that earn it gain great powers.
Okay. I was asking because I had an amulet of a golden sunburst, and I just realized that's useless to me now because it's only attunable by a paladin.
Yep.
Or worshiper of the sun.
Mhm.
So, but I was still curious what it is, so I'm not gonna say it's a loss.
Yes, you would probably try to research a bit more into Dovin faith.
Okay.
Maybe we should look for magic items or something on Cillian. Maybe delve into some ruins or something.
Yeah, it might be a little bit too
Go ahead
risky.
and make an
Yeah,
investigation
probably.
check or a religion check, Gesh.
I might take the religion because it's the one intelligence skill I'm actually good at. 21, none at 20.
The Dovin faith has declined heavily in the last few billion years. There are still people who worship it, especially on Draconia. It's become a little bit more prominent in Fafnir with the rising of Orkleys. It used to be a great religion, and before the Second God Wars, it was starting to raise back in prominence, with Altrivius mentioning it in a few tales that mention him talking about the Dovin faith. There seems to be another draconic faith that you hear of, a cult of a creature called the Sister of Dova, but you're unsure who that is, and it seems to be cultish in nature. Dova also is said in her religion to have fought on the side of good against the evil, against her own kin, against dragons, during the First Age.
Very grand stuff.
Very grand.
Mhm.
I just realized
Mhm.
when we get back to the Starbreaker, are we gonna have to deal with our like other selves? Like, are we just gonna have to hide from them the entire time? And then as soon as they start disappearing, we're gonna have to just like take their place.
Maybe. Anyways,
We... Oh shit.
yes, you have 3 more months and 2 more months for you, Eotis, on major actions.
Okay.
Major actions.
One thing for Gashi would definitely be maybe getting some more history lessons.
What
like
lessons?
getting a bit more into like general history.
History? Okay, make me a history check. I don't know what you're trying to learn in general history.
Like anything my character comes across. 11.
11. Not much more than you realize. You do look into Marstetheth, because that is where the Archmage of your group is from, and there seems to be a bit of hatred towards the leader of Marstetheth at the moment, who seems to be the brother of, well, the sister of your Archmage. She forcefully took over Snowdin, which is the capital of Marstetheth, or the capital of part of Marstetheth, through force and airships and dropping bombs, and has ruled with an iron fist. She's known as the Snow Queen, and there is a rebellion that is currently against her at the moment. Draconia, you know a lot about it, doesn't matter. Agaburst. Zarius, you start to look into that a little bit. Zarius disappeared in Agaburst, hunting a creature. Agaburst was sundered during the Second God Wars. And it's a strange place of magic. There are many dig sites there. Not much comes else out of that. That's all you really get with that roll. Fafnir is a strange group coming together, or mentions of an HS that's looking for people to take the fight against Horkleys, but that's all.
It's some interesting shit. It's good to be at least somewhat caught up with the world shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anybody else want to do any more major things?
I want to try learning more from my like attune more to my Fae. Well, what is the name of the stupid creature? Lady
Child
of
of
the
the
Forest.
Forest. Child of
Child of the Forest. Child of the Forest.
Unfortunately, I'm not going
bless
to let
you.
you guys get above the party in level. Too much.
Of course, I get it.
So,
Worth a shot.
anything else, guys?
As a very minor action, my character would like search for a decent tower shield.
Unfortunately,
I-
with where you are, you can't really find that.
I really need a weapon. My only weapon right now is the stupid mimic dagger.
At least a normal shield.
You can get one of those from the area. Yes, you can from the orcs.
Can I keep my mimic dagger in my? No, I don't have it. Never mind. Well, if we still have grand actions left, can I just work out more?
Major actions are for are for working out. Grand actions are like journeys, specific things that you want to do, large
That's what I meant.
treks. Yeah, you can work out more. It won't really increase your strength, but you'll keep your strength from decreasing at all. So
That's good.
let's see, 1,
Yeah,
2,
then
6, 7, 7.
Then I guess the same thing for my character, but with education.
I'm just like schooling him.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, the
She's
school
schooling
time.
me, and I'm training her. The perfect couple.
And we're also fucking after like every single session.
But very careful.
Yeah, very, very, very careful not to kill the kid.
Okay, you guys
It's
now
just-
have 2 more grand actions. You journeyed around Orcelium, learning, fucking, exercising, and exercising. What else would you do as a grand action?
Maybe go to the angelic ailments and look for a place to let our child be.
Yes or no?
We're not- I don't want to drop him off in like an orphanage.
I'll say you traveled to the Angelic Islands. So, as you lived here for about 9-8 months, eventually, after trading and journeying around Orcelium, you would find yourselves married in the town of Lyluk, at the base of the War Orcs Rest. Taking the name... What was it again?
The name
The last name?
is
It was Arkmare.
Arkmir.
Arkmare. And joining in beautiful union. As your wife would become a bit more presently pregnant, you would eventually travel.
I did the lumps.
Where is it? Searching for Draconia. Finding out that it's floating above Fafnir at this point, and that a travel would cost about 5,000 gold an airship to get there from the Angelic Islands. Eventually, traveling to the Angelic Islands, your wife ready to burst at the 9-month mark. Make me a Constitution saving throw, Jonas.
Okay.
To see if it comes early.
My saving throws they went from like incredible to god awful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, right?
It is funny.
30-20.
Dirty 20. You manage to hold out until you get to the islands. As you're sightseeing, you see the small village known as the Skybreaker Village, or Skybreaker Mountain. You see it in the distance. You travel to the port city of Oradon, where you board a sky ship and make your way upwards. After researching both the primordial flame, the Dovin faith, and some general history of the world, you can do your workouts, your casual sex, and upon the sky ship heading to Draconia, you find a small miracle as you do give birth on the sky ship upwards, Jonas. As you give birth, roll me a D100.
D100. $71.
They take after you, Jonas. You see these beautiful children with paled skin, no scales. They look Ozamirian,
You're right. Let's go.
but they have no wings on their back. As these children come out, the 2 of them, both a male and a female, twins.
Got twins.
As they open their eyes for the first time, you could see Gesh's lizard-like eyes in their face, as well as a few bits of scales start to poke out as the few weeks to travel to Draconia seem to happen. You see horns begin to grow, dragonoid horns, and there's few small dragonoid tails upon them. I would say the boy has the more dragonoid features, while the girl seems to remain humanish. The boy is considered a dragonkin, which, if you recall, is a very specific race in my game.
Mm-hmm.
They're both considered dragonkins, but the girl shows less promise in that region. As they are born, what names are they given?
You name the boy, I'll name the girl.
You know what? That seems very fair. Is
Actually,
there?
I will name the boy. Fuck you.
Guess I'll name the girl then.
Moros and Moria.
No,
No.
No, that's never gonna happen.
I want to name the. Are you sure you'll let me name the boy?
If I get to name the girl,
Yeah.
go on.
Just don't name her like Sexy McSexX. Because I wouldn't put it
What
past
did
you.
Think of
as you
me.
say that, the child boy like grabs your hand and starts to like hold on to it, staring up at you, Eotis.
I'll name you Arthur.
That's a good name.
Arthur Arkmere.
Arthur what?
Arthur Arkmere.
No.
It smiles
Because-
and stares into your eyes. Make me a wisdom saving throw, Eotis.
Okay. What do you want again? 14.
Okay. Gesh, what do you name the girl?
Robin.
Robin Ark?
Robin the Bank?
Yeah, Robin.
As Arthur
Last
and
name
Robin are born on the ship and are being escorted to Draconia, Eotis, you stare at this young child of yours, and your heart skips a beat as it stares back at you, and your motherly instincts start to kick in a little bit. You shake them off because you know you're going to have to leave these kids soon. And you do remember an individual, probably the best choice that you could leave them with. Rich,
I see.
nice, a great man, and a great influence. As the name Zai comes through your mind.
I fucking knew it.
Die. Or, and hear me out,
And he
I
does
could
owe
get-
you a favor.
I could get twice the amount from my Warlock patron.
No, no, no. We're gonna give it. Zai owes us a favor.
Zai is a really good choice.
He is the best choice.
Let's go meet
Mhm.
Zai.
He is gonna be very surprised.
So, as you eventually find your way to Zai's abode, his tower, Zai opens the door, intrigued to see you all. My friends, it has only been a few days. I see. Time bullshit, as you said before. Come in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As he
He's
ushers,
not
you
even
in,
gonna kick.
he ushers you into his office, and he goes, "So, let me guess before you say anything. You two, time bullshits,
Mhm.
absolutely fucked.
Mhm.
Just a wee bit.
Created these two children,
Yes.
Yeah.
and came to
far
me
with it.
for what?
You still owe
You
us
get
a
to
favor.
guess. You get to guess.
Let me guess, because you said I owe you a favor. You want me to take care of your children as you go to speak to your past selves or your past party, and take over where you got thrust to the past from.
Yes.
It all seems right. Do you have some kind of mind reading ability?
I
No,
do,
we are
actually, funny enough, but no, I'm not using it.
No, we are just very obvious.
Gesh, make a perception
Uh.
check for me. And Eotis, you make one too.
Okay.
Oh,
7 and a
Shit.
17.
Who rolled the 17?
Me, Iris.
Eotis, you've seen it so many times as your husband has dicked you down so much, the sweat glistening off him, the light just reflecting off his body in the weird way. You've seen the markings upon his body. The bismuth kind of markings, the strange geometric shapes that almost look like... I hit my plate, sorry about that. That look like a circuit grid.
Do the kids have them?
No, but you do notice the slight shine of it from Zai's collarbone. And you see that it goes down his arm, well, down to his arm a little bit, but there seems to be a bit of makeup covering it.
Zai? Are those markings what I think they are?
His eyes kind of narrow for a second. They are. I would not ask too many questions.
Was that a threat?
Roll an insight check.
Six. Shit.
He goes, it feels like a threat, yes, and as he, like, stares at you, and you see his face smolder for a second, he's just staring into your eyes, you see the little girl, like, reaches out and, like, grabs his toga and, like, pulls him down, like, they grab his braid and pull him down. Ah! Fuck!
Man, how strong is this baby?
Sorry, didn't mean to curse. You heard nothing, and he, like, wiggles his hand and casts Modify Memory on the baby.
Please. This bitch!
Anyways, yes.
Please
I have been
refrain from cursing in front of my children.
I apologize. I have been afflicted by this ability for some years now, and I wished to know more about it, so I sought out, what was her name? Nadia, about it a few months ago, and it seems to be related to what you all are looking into. And I did not wish to reveal it to you so soon, for you may think badly of me and not seek me out as a personal friend. Io. He's holding information back, but he's not lying. He seems to be stepping around the truth.
Listen, Zai. You are, no matter what kind of things have happened to you in the past, I consider you a friend. I don't want to know all of what happened to you. All I want is your promise that you will take care of these kids to the very best of your abilities.
Make me a persuasion check, and Gesh, roll me a history check, or a perception check, your choice.
Not so bad.
22.
22.
3. Shit.
Roll with advantage. So roll
Me or
against.
Gesh?
Gesh.
Okay, okay.
Here was the breakdown, by the way, of what you guys did. What'd you roll? 15?
Hmm.
You don't know where you've seen Zai's face before, but it does proc something in your mind. You know you've seen him here. You know you've seen him, like, when he was training in the school and whatnot when you were younger. But you swear you've seen him somewhere else. Can't recall.
Yes, you're our friend.
You're our friend now.
I trust you take care of our kids because I know your better judgment will tell you to better do that.
That's not a lie. I will take care of your kids for you, but I expect you to come back at least once a year.
I don't know if I will be able to once a year.
At the very least.
I will do it at the most often I possibly can.
If
Same.
I am raising your kids, they're basically my kids, unless you come back once a year.
You are not. All right. Once a year, I will attempt to make the journey back. If I am somehow unable to, I will ask someone to either send you a letter or cast send.
That should be easy. And he pulls out a small white stone, like a white quartz, and he hands it to you. This should allow you to teleport back to Draconia, you and another person of your choice. Of
Perfect.
nature. Once, and it takes an entire year to charge. So don't use it. Use it sparingly.
It's a very specific magical item, but I will take it.
Yeah. And of course we will try to come back as often as possible.
If at any point we don't come back, you could probably assume the worst.
Yes. Now, do these children have names, perhaps?
Something just opened on my computer really fast and then closed.
Well,
Hold on. I have your reaction to that.
Huh?
the
That was
girl
really
is
weird.
the girl is named Robin.
Robin.
And the boy is named Arthur.
And what are your last names? I see the wedding bands on your fingers. Congratulations, by the way. I will get you a gift the next time you come here.
Arkmir.
Arkman.
How interesting. And the boy seems to be a dragonkin. Would you mind if I enrolled them in school when they're old enough? In the Mage's school here.
I think the girl is too, but she doesn't show that
She
so
doesn't
much.
show the signs. Yes, that's understandable. Would you mind if
I
I
would-
enrolled them into some of the schools here when they're old enough?
Yes,
I
if
would
they
not
show
say
magical talent,
Okay.
send them to magic school. If they show martial talent,
Oh no!
Beat the shit out of them. No, I'm just joking with you. Modify memory on the kids.
if somebody's gonna do that, it's gonna be
Stop
me.
modifying their memory. I
Apologize.
don't know
we
how.
both, but we both know if someone's gonna do that, it's gonna be me.
Yes.
I just realized we gave birth in a fucking D&D campaign. There's a really good chance we're gonna become the dead parents of. Like,
Yeah, and then you next campaign you're playing as Arthur and Robin.
Oh,
no!
You're playing as them whenever the new system comes out.
Oh no! We're gonna be on a journey to find our missing parents. Oh,
boy,
no!
that's gonna be fun. Anyways,
Wait. Out of character question. Due to me and Iodas having bathed in the well of eternity, do our children have the at least somewhat of the same slow aging?
We have no idea yet.
they're not slowly aging at the moment. You're not sure. They seem to be more present now in the last few weeks after birth. And
Also,
as Zai sits down and says, "So, you're off on your journey then."
We are.
sadly, and keep a lookout. They might have reduced aging.
Wait, don't walk out after just saying that. Wait!
No, I wouldn't have walked out. I wouldn't have walked out.
That would be really funny.
It would be so
Wait.
funny.
Okay,
Do
that's,
you
that's,
even
that's
wanna
fine.
know?
That's fine. I'll look into it.
Here, before
Like, haven't you noticed that I have become about 5 years younger?
No, I didn't, and I don't ask that shit. I don't ask why you're a female, but you have two dicks hanging on your pant legs.
Fair point. Fair point.
also didn't
You
mention
have
me
so
right
much
now.
insanity.
I don't ask
going
why
on.
Iotis here became an Ozamir, and why they're fucking,
Oh yeah,
all
that's right. You
female.
didn't even know the tiefling.
Uh,
You don't know how he
point.
knows that.
Bothered.
Like, he didn't seem frazzled by an Ozamir approaching him at first. Make
You
me
know
an
what?
insight check, Aya. Now that you said that.
Yeah. This dude is not bothered. This dude is. I love that. I rolled an 8. Damn it.
8. It's strange that he just knew you were you, but, like, I guess he just knows you by your presence.
Yeah, well, fair point. Yeah, it
All right,
might be
and-
that.
Before we go, I'd like to leave this with my son, and I hand them the amulet of the golden sunburst.
An interesting.
I don't need it anymore.
He puts it in your son's swaddle. And a gift for the girl too, or
I look expectantly towards Gesh.
Give me a second, I have something here. Like a little doll that Gash would have purchased for the child if it would have become a female, which he would have tried to at least try to modify to look like a dragonborn.
okay.
Not very
do
successfully.
you actually just not have like anything else in your inventory to give them?
Not very much. Not anything. The only thing I could give to the child would be Dova's brilliance.
You
Well-
don't ever fucking use it.
I could give them the gauntlets of the pugilist.
Or
No,
they're gonna grow
Use them.
up beating up street kids.
They really are. It's gonna be great.
they're gonna be the most metal children possible.
Nah,
You're gonna come back 20 years later, they're just gonna be fucking like, huh, who are you?
If they are
if
raised as spoiled brats, I am going to beat their ass.
same here. They gotta get an ass whooping.
We're gonna come back as full level 20 adventurers who have slain God and be like, the fuck did you say?
Also,
What
Zai,
do you mean you ain't eating your vegetables?
Yes, Gesh.
please don't spoil them too much.
He looks down. No promises. Would you say I'm their uncle, so that when they're growing up, they're not asking who this strange man raising them is?
I will say, I will appoint you as their godfather.
Oh.
I just wanted to say the same thing.
Wait, were you really?
You see him blush for a second. He goes, I did not expect that, to be honest with you.
Great minds think alike.
Well, I humbly take this upon myself. Is there any religion you would like them to be partaking in, perhaps?
I would like them their own choice of religion.
All
But
right.
just that they should be taught that they should respect all religions.
I'll do what I can. Children are stubborn.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But at least try to teach them about the Dovan faith.
They're as stubborn as an orc.
we have met a few orcs in the past few months, so yeah, I can confirm.
Anything else we should do?
Oh yeah, I am gonna leave to. How much gold would we, Goblin? How much gold would we need to get back to the party?
You wouldn't need much more. You just need to... If you want to... At this point, you're like a few days travel behind them, but that's as they're going to the fountain. So you could sneak up and hide at the falls and wait, if you wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, because otherwise I'm giving them like almost all of my gold that I have left.
Actually, because of the travel time, you would need to purchase some wyverns or some other flying beasts to make it before they get there.
Yeah, I do
How
not have
much-
nearly high enough flying speed.
How
for
much would that cost?
I would say, how much gold do you have?
2,600.
Zai looks to you and goes, as you're starting to go, oh shit, I might not have enough to buy some wyverns. I will cover the costs.
Thanks.
Just don't get them
And-
killed. After you get off them, tell them to return home.
And I will give them like 1,300 in like 2 little sacks and say, if they're adults and are ready to venture out in the world, and we're not here, give them this.
Wait, what did you give him?
A fund. And you see, like, the old butler man comes up and grabs the two. I shall put this in a vault, so when they grow up, they will have it. Do you want me to
Thanks.
invest any of it in the banks?
Yes, but please be careful.
Of course. 1 gold at a time makes more copper than you'll see in your life. And he walks away. Well then, I believe it is time for you to go out. I will contact the wyvern stables to provide you with their fastest steeds. You'll return them home, or tell them to return home. This is more than I expected from you two, but you've done well.
To be totally
It's
honest,
also a
it's more than I
little bit
expected.
insulting, but I understand it.
Sorry, Ear, what did you say?
I was gonna say it's more than I expected from us too.
Well, your children will turn out lovely. I can assure you. He seems to be
Thank you.
unsure. I
wonder why.
Anyways, there's nothing else. I believe journey awaits you. You marked few.
Oh, har. Thank you again, Zai.
For like one last time, Gishi would like hug her kids, trying not to cry. And go,
I'll make me an insight check.
Insight?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
17.
17. Nothing.
Okay.
Shit.
Anyways, as you hug your kids one last time and look back, a little heartbroken as you leave, you head to the Wyvern stables and take off on your journey. Wherein, the Wyverns bring you to the waterfalls. Both of you make me stealth checks just for the hell of it.
Better than what I thought you would have gotten. You had a better plus than I did.
Gesh,
We both got absolute shit.
what'd you roll, Gesh?
11.
You're fine. Io?
Well,
Okay, they're not looking for people, so you manage to sneak upon the Starbreaker. And as you do, you journey for the few days that it traveled for. As you begin to sneak up to the deck to watch your two selves disappear.
ooh.
As that bismuth coloration shifts you through time. The two of you now stand there. A year later, in your time, a bit closer, and a bit more information has happened to you. As you hear, "Hold your fire! Hold your fire!" And you hear, "Calm!" And you see Moria just cast the spell to stop everyone from moving. And things are getting tense. As you look towards each other and step out back to the deck once more, you watch as Kristoff watches you both disappear and then looks to the door as you both step up.
Kristoff is gonna be confused.
He seems to notice something's going on.
Wait
He
a
doesn't-
second.
he
Why
doesn't
does
bring
Iris
it
have
up.
tits?
He doesn't bring it up, and he just goes back to leaning. And you can see that look in his eye from behind his helm, like, as he gives you a nod, like, we need to talk. Later. And that's where we're going to end the session. Give me a second.